Hi, my name is Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, and this is the Talk to Me Nice podcast. Today I got my guy and his guys here with me, man. Before we get started introducing our guests of honor, I'm gonna have my guys to this side of me. Introduce yourself, let the people know where to follow you at, if you want them to follow you, of course.
Y'all know what the fuck going on. The real Trench Baby and say y'all can follow me on all social at Sackway, SACCWAY. Thank you.
Y'all already know who it is. Goat Black Migo.
Here we go.
AmbManMan, go follow me at AmbManMan on all social platforms. I'm him out right now. Swamp.
That's a fact. I'm him going crazy. I already said it earlier, but I'm gonna say it again on camera, and people can verify me if they don't believe me. You can look at my Instagram. I used to take photos with everybody I did an interview with. You can tell recently ain't been no photos because ain't been no interviews. I don't even do interviews no more, man. But my guy called me, and I had to sit down with him, man, because it's love. Anybody you see me send with now is official cosign. Ain't nothing but that. We're gonna build a foundation. That means anybody who never seen you on camera, by the time they click off this video, they should know everything they need to know about you. So how we do that is, of course, we start by just a general overview, then we just walk it down important parts of your life or of your story. So hopefully they'll, want to check out your music, want to support everything you're doing, even outside of music. So
Definitely.
let's just give a quick overview of yourself for the people who may have not seen you before.
Overall view, I'm a chill nigga. Don't play about my money. I respect you, you respect me. It ain't even no other way to put it. Like,
Hey, straight like
I'm
that.
just a real nigga at the end of the day,
Straight like that. And what I want to do is I want to walk down your life in order as best as possible. So we're going to start young and hopefully transition all the way to you right now. So
All right.
let's start at the earliest point that you remember of your journey. What age would you say that was?
I got put in foster care at 6 months. Mama was on crack. I had went to my godmama in Ambrose, and I don't know, like from there, like going up, I always been a little bad little kid. I was raised by some older folks. For a while, being bad, kicked out, ran away, like went through a little crazy little journey, but I'm here.
Speak to growing up, like you said, in foster care. How did that kind of impact how you deal with things now, how you deal with people now, or just what was that experience like?
Oh man, so I'll say this: we went through foster care with this one home, and Alma, I don't know what age it was, but it was abuse like crazy. But shit, it's all good now. But back then, for a child, it was abuse, I would think. But matter of fact, I'll tell you, she ain't do nothing but feed us peanut butter jelly sandwiches every day. Like,
How many kids was in the house with you?
I really can't see, I really don't know, but at the same time, it was a lot of us though, like, cause she had kids of her own and stuff too. So her kids came through, from what I remember, like, it always was something going on, like maybe a little block party, house party type shit, whatever. But she had a lot of kids and stuff, and she took in other foster kids too. So it was me, my brother Jesse, Shamar, and Kenyatta, my little sister.
So she took all y'all.
Yeah, she took all this. My other sister, Jaquizza, she wasn't born yet. She came where I was later on down the line. But it was abuse, bro. I know for a fact what got us out of that situation, they had a little cookout one time or whatever, and we had stole the food like after everybody ate and stuff. We had one of them, we stole the food and shit, and threw it up. She caught us, boom. She whooped us, told us.
Y'all for eating some food?
She tore our ass up. She tore our ass up, like, I'm talking about in the shower, sweet. And I told the caseworker then, bro, like, hey, you gotta get me up out of here. I was a kid, scared, you just tell them. So eventually I ended up moving to Emerald with my other people. And I grew up from there. It was rough, man, in and out. Everybody had bad times and stuff. It was rough with them too.
As somebody who grew up in the foster care system as yourself, well, not, I want to make sure, I wasn't saying I did, I'm like, as you, with your experience, because I ain't gonna, for a lot of people take in foster kids because they get paid for it. What do you think as somebody who went through the system, what should they be checking on as somebody who went through it and, like you said, she got away with it, just taking a bunch of kids in? Is there something like systematically wrong, or?
You got to really talk to them kids without the parents and stuff, you know, make sure because a kid ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? The kid gonna tell you everything go on. You just gotta talk to them, you know, if you real good at understanding people, you'll know if something wrong.
That's funny.
Like, you just gotta talk to them and stuff. Like, cause I know with our situation, I don't know why it took so long or whatever, but when I went that way, and that was the beginning of me split up from my brothers and sisters. They went to Atlanta with some rich folks, and I went to Ambrose.
How did that split occur? Like, so the Atlanta family took everybody but you, it sound like? Or?
From when I talked to my big brother and stuff, cause they went to our grandpa first, but my grandpa fought in the Vietnam and stuff, so he kind of had a plate in his head. So he couldn't really do too much, yeah. My little brother bad as shit. He burnt the house, the bathroom down and shit. They had took him away from them. But when they went to Atlanta and stuff, shit, that was it. I ain't hear from them no more till I was like 17.
What was the disconnect on that? Like, they just communication?
I mean, I guess kids that being kids, when you do nothing without the parent, I guess,
true,
or whatever. And then, like, you know, they were raised up a different way than me. I was kind of raised like, it is what it is, dog eat dog world. Goddamn. They were raised like, you know, proper type shit.
Hey, I mean,
they own it.
I'm sure probably like they big brother, that's probably what you wanted for them. They'll get somewhere a little bit.
Yeah. I ain't even most definitely unhappy for him and stuff. My big brother there too, cause my big brother, he 1 year older than me. Like, he held it down, make sure little brother and little sister was straight too. That's most definitely, everything went in the right way. I sure ain't mad at them now. I'm glad they went somewhere, cause you know I went somewhere too, like, that was better than where we was.
Yeah, that's the thing. Where y'all was, it didn't matter where you went. It sounded like anywhere.
Yeah, you feel me? Just as long as we got treated right, where I went, and where we was. I mean, it wasn't all that. It was bad. It was the people I went to, like, cool ass people, loving people. They just old time as ever. You know, like slave old time. You gotta ask to get a cup of water out the refrigerator.
Don't tell me they the old. You gotta eat all your food before you get.
But you gotta eat. All right. You snotting, sneezing, you gonna eat that food. That's the type.
So dry hell, you gotta eat it all, man.
I'm talking about funny story. I asked my at the time my foster mama, could I get a sandwich, bro? And this how old school they is. She was like, yeah, go get a sandwich. That's cause I get a ham sandwich. So I went in there and fixed the peanut butter jelly sandwich, and she came in there like, you didn't ask me for that. She was like, go put it back in the fridge and make a ham sandwich.
I can't eat the PB. I can't eat the PB and J.
Yo.
What the hell? That's wild. So, like, is that the place where you moved to that was on the farm?
Yeah.
So talk to the farm, and how was that? Cause where you were before, then going to a farm, that's like a complete change.
It's like real. It's crazy though. It's crazy because from me seeing that with my eyes and getting out sometimes, you know, I was a kid, so I only could help. But it showed me like, boy, that's money and everything got here. You know what I'm saying? Like, people be downgrading it and all that, but man, I've seen some people get some money with it. I don't knock it. Get your money. You get it?
That's dope. That's dope. So you got with the field work, and you didn't switch houses again after that, did you?
After that, man, I kind of got into it. You know, it is what it is. Kind of got into it. Got kicked out in the teens and stuff.
So how long was you there? Just to make sure we got the timeline correct. We went
till I was like 16, 17.
So now we about at 16. Okay, so we get kicked out. What was the issue? Because you was there then, what, 15 years? Then it sound like.
Yeah. They all I knew at that point. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And then, like, I don't know. At that point, it kind of got evil. Like, I ain't gonna speak on who said it, but people used to. It wasn't no motivation. It was like, you ain't gonna be shit, you gonna be on crack like your mom, all that, you know what I'm saying? Wasn't no motivation to the fact that, they kids always trying to rumble or fight with a nigga type shit. So eventually I got tired of it, took up for myself, got put out. Came back to town, had to depend on like my auntie. I fought with my auntie. They on drugs too, man. They on drugs too. Not one on, but the other one's on drugs. But I fool with them, you know what I'm saying? Like you got them people in your family that do what they do, but it is what it is.
Like, what they doing, they away from you, that's them.
Right, I call them right now like they probably coming, ready to go to war.
Yeah, that's a fact.
Like, but I had them, you know how it is in drugs though, it's always that bad side.
Inconsistent,
yeah. So
inconsistent. Not because it's on purpose, it just is what it is when that's the situation.
Right. Then I ran into one of my homies, his brother, Sandman. He got a brother named Sandman. They look just alike. He older though. Ran into him and his mama, his brother mama, Sean. She took me in, right? She was just like, made sure I went to school and stuff with him and stuff. And she came and been that part that I didn't have, you know what I'm saying? After that, it was just up from there. I started doing music. I wasn't taking it serious and stuff. Started doing music, but then when I seen like how the city was fooling with me and stuff, I started taking it serious and went about a feature.
That's dope, that's dope. So, but I ask every artist this, why weren't you taking it serious? I mean, clearly you had a lot going on in your life, so completely understandable, but was that the reason, or was there another reason?
Yeah,
why?
that's the biggest reason, cause you know, like in school and stuff growing up, you might beat on the lockers and stuff, you might beat on the lunchroom table. They like, oh man, hard type stuff, but it wasn't enough to be like, oh, go do that. Back then you used to think like, oh, if I make it, that's a miracle type thing, that's a dream type thing. Like, you don't know about all the extra work you gotta put in to
at that point,
get where you wanna be.
At that point, has somebody done anything of, not to disrespect, I'm sure there's a lot of talented people where you from. Had anybody done something that others would consider like
that was big?
Of true value, yeah.
In my city, nah. Not around the time I had started getting my little motion and figuring out this was me. Like it wasn't nobody. What was it? Nah. Well, I take that back. I'll be lying. Starlight.
Yeah, Starlight.
Starlight, dude in my city. Starlight. He got on. You remember when BET used to do the ciphers and shit? Mm-hmm. He got on that. That was real big for the city, you know, like to see someone from our area even get to wherever they shot BET and did that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's dope.
So
that's
that kind of like, dang, that was hard. Like I want to do that.
So what finally woke you up? Cause you super talented, so it's not like you just woke up one day and realized you was talented. So that you ain't gonna say that. What made you just lock in and be like, you know what, I think I can really do this? Like what point that hit?
The people around me. Like when I started, like the people around me they was in my ear like, boy, you hard, you know what I'm saying? Like, what you doing? Like, it's time to go. And then you met him before, but my cousin, Ricky Mill, he came to me, called me one day, Ricky Mill, and his homie, he my homie too, but he knew him first, Cameron. They ran into Quando Rondo in the mall. And they called me and they told me like, hey, Quando Rondo in the mall.
What mall was they? I gotta ask. Not that it really matters to the story, but
Savannah. I think it's the Oglethorpe mall.
Oglethorpe.
Yeah, they say, bro, on the feature. So I was like, damn, how much you want to do for the feature? At first, I was like, I really didn't know him at the time. You know what I'm saying? So
still coming up, yeah.
That's when he was just coming up. And they sent me the video with him and Lil Baby called I Remember. They sent the video with him and Lil Baby called I Remember. And I was like, okay, bro, hard, and he doing this. And then I seen the tape with all the people he worked with. So I hit up my boy Trout and I told him like, hey, it's 1,500. You want to go in on this? So he was like, let me call you back. He called me back. He was like, yeah, I'll go in on it. So man,
that's why he wanted for a feature? Yeah, he had to be still starting.
Yeah, cause see, he blew up like 2 weeks after we did the song.
It was right before he put the song out. The song.
Yeah, right. Right, like, man, I really witnessed seeing him go in that little amount of time from him just thugging with us. He asking us to come back, chill at his block with him at his family reunion, to like 2 weeks later.
Y'all still speak now or no?
Yeah, I still reach out and stuff to him, the crew, you know, right now, this little situation or whatever.
Yeah.
It's hard, but I still talk to some of the people in this little clan.
That's dope. So talk about that song. Talk about that experience. Did y'all record the song together, or it's one of those, I send the verse, you send it back?
Oh, no, we did it in the studio together. We hit him up. We hit his brother Purple. We hit Purple, and Purple really wasn't answering the phone at first. And we just kept hitting them. They told us a studio, so we go to a studio in Savannah. They made grills there. I would say their name, but I low-key forgot. They made grills though. And we went in there, we recorded. I ain't even gonna lie, this shit so wild. Like, we in there, he was like, hey, y'all might well start recording before brother even get here. So boom, we go in the booth. I'm in the booth, I'm listening to the beat, I'm finna record. I see them boys start grabbing like AKs and stuff, and I'm like, what the fuck going on? So I come up out of there, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, hold on.
Yeah. So I'm asking like, what up? Then they were like, Quando outside, and I'm thinking in my head like, damn, this one doing the feature with y'all grabbing the fight. You know what I'm saying?
So like, I gotta ask, cause why did they just grab? Like, was it an issue?
I don't know. I guess whatever situation they had, Quando went outside. Quando manager at the time, where his homeboy cousin, he came in. His name Damo, and Quando was on FaceTime, and he was like, "Hey, bro, we gonna do the video at DJ Mike Fresh spot." So DJ Mike Fresh on the radio station up there in Savannah, and it's called Hit Squad. This shit called Hit Squad, but I was like, I bet. So him and Buddy go to rapping on the phone like that's some pussy back and forth type shit. So I don't know what happened, but something happened where they were.
So did he ever come to the studio?
He ain't never come. We met him at Mike Fresh shit.
And y'all recorded there?
Yeah, we recorded there. Like, got the Mike Fresh shit, met Mike Fresh and all that. Met all the people, we was outside. Me and Quando went up, started playing around with the beat. Did my verse, he did his. He had told us, hey, y'all want to come back for the family reunion. And I was like, yo, we'll come back on this Saturday. Bet we'll be there. Get back up there Saturday. I don't know like the name of this place, but I know like the Crips be over here in Savannah. So we coming down there. It's me, Ricky Mill, in the passenger seat of my truck. Is behind me is my boy Trap, my boy Benjamin, and my brother Tonio. And they in that truck. So we riding. Somebody come out the house or the apartment. Keep in mind, this is a one-way. On each side of this is lines of cars and shit. Someone come out the house like, who the fuck these niggas is? Y'all there with the little AK and the AR machine, all I see was...
AK, don't think y'all ain't got no handgun? Y'all got no
But
pistol?
it wasn't nothing
it's
small.
Straight to the AKs? Right.
It wasn't nothing small. I'm telling goddamn, my partner like...
Who y'all beefing with, boy? Al Qaeda? What y'all need?
Yeah, I'm telling my partner like, boy, we might finna have to get up out of here. Goddamn, put your little stuff in your strap. Let's get right. No. Quando got us. I say, boy, get right. Boy,
That's a lot of faith in somebody, boy. Hey, he might got us, but we gonna have to be prepared just in case he don't. Man.
Yeah, on me. But crazy thing is, Quando had hopped out the car. He was in front of him. He was like, nah, they with us. No, Damo did that. Damo hopped out and said, nah, they with us. And Quando pulled up in a red truck, like, we were good then. We chopped it up with them boys and stuff. And from there, we were just going to a couple shows with them and stuff, you know.
Hey, Quando, you can't call ahead next time, bro? Like,
but,
you ain't told him I was on the way, bro? You could have told him, man. He pulling out on us and stuff.
Right. And Brett ended up being probably one of the coolest ones out there.
Hey, that's the ones you need, though. And he don't play, though. He got it. And you know, right. He go left, he got me. But other than that, he cool.
Yeah, we had thugged around the city for sure. We went to the liquor store, all that stuff. We were chilling.
So you say you did some show with them too afterward?
Yeah, I did my first show in Fitzgerald, Georgia with them. That's when my city found out, cause that's the city next to my city. So that's when they found out. They had brought Quando Rondo, and I popped out with the song and brought them on the stage. That's when they found out. I ain't even gonna lie, we dropped that song that night. It probably was like...
That was the city. I know they, you know how the city be. They show you love, but they show you a little bit more love when they look like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
How was that reaction that night?
Yeah, that reaction was crazy. We dropped it like 8, 9 o'clock. I know by 10 o'clock, it was like 15,000 up. Like that, it was
That's quick
crazy.
to go, though, for real.
It went, and then you know, this being my first song, I still really don't know the game like that. Like so, all of a sudden, like
Hold on, you said this your first. What do you mean by first? Like your first ever song? Or
this
just
like
your
my
song you,
first,
like pushing like that.
yeah, that I took serious.
Alright.
Cause everything else was like at a studio that didn't sound nothing like this studio. You know what I'm saying?
That's the first one. You know, put money in, got mixed and mastered.
Right,
stuff,
right.
like,
So boom, goddamn, dropped it, 15K. Went to sleep, got up the next day, gone. I'm like, damn, what a song at? We looking on YouTube, we don't see the song and stuff no more. I went and talked to Mike Fresh, and he was like, probably somebody in Atlantic Record or somebody snatched it off. Cause I don't know, I guess they could do that or whatever. So I ended up
signed
reposting it. Huh?
Was he signed already?
He had to be. I guess they ain't broadcast it then though. But I know we didn't know he was signed till Youngboy gave him that chain on stage.
I didn't need that bread back because, hey, bro, you can't even low key. I can't even pay you for this though. It got to go through the label.
You feel me? You feel me? I think the label did it and stuff. So we reached out and all that, and I ended up getting a lawyer or whatever, and they still ended up fixing it however, cause I still ended up getting a big check off of it.
Yeah, more than likely the label. Yeah, that's it's crazy you said that because that's the lessons artists got to learn in the industry, man. Especially if you know an artist is you didn't know, so I mean that ain't on you. But that's a lesson. Hey, bro, as you sign, that's what you gotta ask directly. Cause if you sign, bro, send me your label, send me whoever.
Send me what I need to know.
The
Yeah.
booking managers info. You can't clear nothing for me. And if you do it, like I gotta make sure the label gonna clear this. That's wasting money.
Right. And I ain't know at the time, like, what I know now, like, that's why I've been going so good and so hard with the music now. Cause what I know now, if I'd have knew then, probably been gone somewhere.
I'm surprised the label even even cleared it, because more than likely they would have usually try to renegotiate you, especially by the time that lawyers. I know he was already hot by then, so they would have hit you. Well, we can't let this slide unless you pay his new rate or whatever. So I mean, they rocked with you, but still, they ain't try to hit you for like more. Or tell you to pay more?
Nah. I feel like I did this when I might have did this right before they signed them. You know what I'm saying? Right before they made whatever. So I guess every other deal that happened with it, cause I was talking to some other people did features. They were like, they got snatched down too. So probably cause they didn't get no part of that money, you know, whatever. I don't know.
They ain't worked them percentages out. Label said, ain't nothing in this for us. We ain't
nothing in it, yo. But that's when I started slowly learning it. Like I ain't even really beating on the back because doing it period brought my shit up here like City on me. Man, look, we 20, 30 deep. We 20, 30 deep. Come on, boy.
Yeah, you write that off as a promotional cost at the very. Even if the song never dropped, the fact they see you with at a level of legitimacy that you probably didn't have before. You should have, but you probably didn't because people need to see it. So we get the Quando feature. People paying attention to you now. How do we leverage this? What do we do from now?
This was it showed the rookie and me. Cause I didn't know what to do. It was coming too fast, you know.
That's real though.
It was coming too fast. Like people hitting me, people thinking I'm ghosting them and stuff. Like I ain't know what to do. I was just trying to stay on track with it, you know. Yes, D-Boy, we out. Steady doing stuff, videos, songs, steady trying to do shows, you know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. So I was just like,
at this point, are you leveraging your popularity, at least getting paid for these shows, or you still just showing up off strength?
like, I ain't even gonna lie. I just dropped the album, but before the album, I really ain't do too much. So from this album, oh yeah, I'm getting paid for these shows that I do next.
As you should.
Yeah, cause see, I know how to do it now, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't, my team know how to do it, that be fooling with me, so yeah.
I like that. So speak to, again, because everybody ain't at your level yet. Everybody ain't took that leap of faith. One, I gotta commend you on the fact that you came, ever since I met you said, all y'all, man, I don't know just where y'all from, y'all handle business correctly. And what I mean by that is a lot of artists or like to bank off of the fact that, bro, I'm just super talented, which you are, but they like to forget the fact it's still business too. Like, they'll come to you like, hey, like, So most people when Quando call, hey bro, you just hop on my song, come fire. Not realizing he got this move over here going. Why would he just do that for the fun of it? Even I am talented, but I asked him right then, what's his price?
Yeah.
Like people don't realize 9 times out of 10, that'll get you stuff for free a lot quicker than you just trying to ask for something for free. Like, hey bro, like
as soon as you ask for free, everybody looking at it the same way. Like, how can that benefit me?
Exactly. Like
it ain't no hate, ain't no love lost, it's just business.
Yeah, and a lot of people try to hide it like under the guise of a networking, but we can network and do business at the same time. That's the best type of networking I like to do when the business good. Because if you do good business, bro, we good on everything else. But if you don't, it's not much we can do. So I just want to commend y'all on that because ever since I know you, y'all stand up, y'all handle business correctly, y'all do things the right way. Every artist don't do that. Every artist just try to depend on the fact that
they hard.
Yeah.
They want to say they hard, but they don't understand it. It's a lot of people hard. It's a lot of people that ain't hard that up there.
Yeah, a lot of people that ain't hard but handle business right. So you know what? I'd rather deal with him because at the very least, I know he gonna get the business right.
Right.
So, you know, so many people who's supposed to be in there who talent say they supposed to be in there, but they ain't on the business.
They ain't that. But our city so, man, I ain't even trying to down Douglas. I'm not trying to down it, but I'm gonna say this though, like, if you gonna rap, then you need to spend some bread, you know what I'm saying? You can't keep asking people free. That's the one thing my city be like, how much for a feature? Then you tell them, then they go to looking crazy.
That's like every industry. Then people wonder like why ain't one moving as fast as I want to, or why this ain't happening for me? Because you don't do good business, or like the people at higher levels. Like like y'all know I love to say, let's get behind the smoke and mirrors. There's people at higher levels who be down to help you, but they gotta help. Like you gotta help them. So like one or two things: either you gotta be so talented that I can take you up here to the dude above me, and he wanna work with you, so I get to go up there with both of y'all.
So I get to get something off it.
Or you need to be financially secure, and I bring you right here with me, and you didn't really help me, but you paid me, so you still helped me in a different way. But a lot of people just want you to just I'm gonna get you when I get when I get signed and I get big, and then come to find out even in them situations, 9 times out of 10, the people who did help you, they just turn around and forget them anyway. So that's one of those people get burned so many times. Even the people who would do that ain't doing it no more. Cause they did it for so and so left them in the dirt as soon as they got up there. But that's why I ain't want to take away from your story. But like I just want to make sure I said it on camera, man. Good people.
They need to hear it though. They need to hear it because people be looking lost. Like I'm gonna be honest, for the work I put in, you want that feature with me? Just hit my inbox and
you ain't got to talk price because after this, hey, you might want to raise your price.
Right,
hey, bro, I seen your video
on me.
I feel like they gonna treat you like one of the people online. You be like, yo, I'm selling this, and they be like, how much? Inbox me for the price. Why, man? He gonna change the price on me. It's $750 for him. It's $250 for him. Well, that's ignorant for me to say. I'm not even gonna say that because nobody's feature price is the same because it depends on the opportunity. Like, hey, for him, like for this artist, he moving. It might be beneficial to me too. I might charge a little less, but for him, he ain't moving. It is what it is. This is what I need. How do you determine that as far as yourself? Or I know Segway make music, so you make music too, or okay. So for y'all artists, how do y'all go into determining? It ain't got to be about money. How do y'all determine who y'all want to work with, like stuff like that? Certain type of people you ain't trying to work with.
You answer that shit first.
I'm gonna go on and say it. Might as well on here. I'm gonna work with someone serious. Like I'm gonna peep your bullshit. If you bullshitting, you know what I'm saying? Like we can be talking and all that. Like I know if you bullshitting, cause as soon as you talking to me, you talk business with a joke like all day. But as soon as you say anything about money, like the conversation the vibe goes straight off. Like you ain't serious, bro. Cause you should have came in here ready. If I'm gonna go do a feature with this person, if I'm gonna go pay for this or pay for that, I'm not even gonna come ask you unless I got it in my pocket.
Bro, you preaching. I hate, man. People be like, yo, what's your price? Have a whole conversation. Why? Well, if you still got it in 2 weeks, well, why don't you just write me in 2 weeks? Why don't we just do that?
Hit me up in 2 weeks.
Yeah, hit me when you got it, man. Hit me when your budget right, man.
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't really work with people. For a long time, people burned their bridge with me. Cause at first, when I first jumped out with the music, you feel me? I used to hit people up like, alright, I know it's like 5 different artists in here. Y'all folks, let's get some bread together, go book the studio for like 5 hours. You feel me?
He did. I'm a witness for that.
People weren't hearing that until you motherfuckers start getting a little motion. Then it get different. Now people hit me up, see, and I lose a lot of respect for people. So in order to get me to really work with you, your grind got to match mine, and I know mine above a lot of people. So it ain't too many. That's why me and Brett click like that. Like,
no, that's a fact. That's like even for me, not to take away from y'all story, how I said I don't do interviews no more. Because everybody who deserved the interview, I already got one. Like that's just being real. The people now who reach out to me. Like, I ain't trying to front. It's just not really worth my time. It's not really worth my time, and the little money they was paying ain't worth that either. And then someone, not to cut you off, some people might even have the money, but that shit trash. You got to be that's
honest.
The thing too, man. I was looking at my engagement. That's why, like, man, they starting to kill my view because I think even when we did yours, I started having to say it. It's like, I don't even want to do it no more. Like, hey, don't come in here doing them rapper answers. Yeah, because everybody want to step in. Hey, bro, what's up? You know me and this shit. But bro, this is not entertaining, bro. Like, I'm trying to tap you into these people, but then you wonder, ain't nobody really rocking with me afterwards. You ain't say nothing.
These folks want to be like they on Vlad, like they done made it. Yeah, they think they own,
that what happened. They see the rappers already there, and then want to act like them. The difference is they already there. They can do that. They
already there.
Like, you still here trying to get your story out. We know their story. We know them, but we done heard their songs. You here to do that. And that's why I'm telling you, if they like you as a person, they gonna rock with you because that's all they know. Like even not to put to me, I ain't the best podcast. I ain't the best photographer. I ain't the best none of that. But they like me as a person. So you know what? I'm a rock with bro. I'm a support him even if I don't like it. Same thing as share. I might not even listen to the song, but I'm gonna share it.
If I fool with you, and I'm just saying this, I ain't even trying to make it sound bad, but if I fool with you and you put something up I don't even like, I'm double tapping it.
That's a fact. I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna holler at you behind the scenes.
Yeah, I might holler at you, be like, that one ain't it, big bro.
Hey, keep moving though. You got some, but that's why you gotta. Hey, keep going though. Hey, keep going.
Right, don't let it.
I compare you to the level of talent I believe you have, so I ain't doing you no favor. Matter of fact, we're gonna move to next one. Have you had a song where the homies had to check you like, bro, that ain't it?
Man, I done had songs, all these jokers done told me. Them, all my brothers at home, Tony Sandman, BJ, Rashad, all them boys. They done told my girl.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. Name one song, cause anybody who ever made music, you done made that one song you just knew was it. You all excited. You sent it to the homies. That ain't it, bro. It didn't break your heart.
I had to look at them, cause man, I'm gonna tell you, I done got so good with it, with making songs. I'll go in there and make one in about 20, 30 minutes. Like, no pad, no pen, like, it really done got lethal, like deadly.
I hear it. I say I'm gonna put you on the spot. Name a song that you had that you thought it was it and it wasn't it.
Boy, you done told me a good bit. Which one?
I don't think it was a whole song though.
But we might have been in there working together. Yeah, and he be like, nah, not that way. Do it this way, do it this way. And B, he more like,
Ain't trying to hit you.
Yeah.
You know what that means.
He more like,
I mean, I see what you doing there. I done hit a few people there knowing I ain't like it. Hey, bro, I see what you doing. That ain't mean I like what you doing. I see what you doing. I see the idea.
But it been songs, like, I probably can go through my phone and tell you a song I know they ain't really fool with. My niggas, even if they don't tell me, but majority of the time they tell me, if they don't like it, they ain't gonna show no reactions really.
That's real. That's
like,
real.
They gonna be like, hey.
That's great.
Like, yeah, now I know to go, I'm gonna just go back in and turn it, ain't it? Now he come call me like, boy, that now you said me. That guy.
You know that.
Right. He'll be in the car like, boy, I just listened to that, such and such, that big ass. But most of the time, not to even toot my own horn and shit. I don't have too many bad ones.
You're talking to, hey, it ain't cap if it's facts.
Yeah, I don't have too many bad ones because the way I do it, like, it's really both. It been done before, I can say, like singing and rapping, but
I like
it's my own shit, like on country with it too, you know what I'm saying? My grandma, all that. And we really close to Florida than Atlanta, like, so we kind of got a little bit of that, yeah. So that's why it's hard though, cause I done been in the studio and I done had a producer, some producers that done did me, Ross, all that. I done did shows, like auditions to open up for Rod Wave and Youngboy. First person they called, man, go up there. boom, I did a song. I put my son on the track. It's called Need It All. Look, he on point.
Hey, he say he need that feature
On
the check
me.
too.
He on point. It called Need It All. Played it. Bro, I tell you not. Ain't nobody else even got to perform yet. You feel me? All the people up here, all the judges up here, they were producing. Man, I had one judge out of all of them tell me about my stage performance type. But that was it. They were like, who next? Boy, like 50, 75 people behind the curtain. Everybody like, man, I don't even want to go behind him.
Yeah,
like,
that's
how I know I ate it up. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, no. Man, I know y'all got a 2-hour drive, man.
Yeah.
People don't know, man, I've been on the phone with him well before this interview multiple times. And I know how we get. We sit on the phone. Boy, 40 minutes we done been on the phone. I ain't realize. I'm trying to walk. I'm trying to be respectful. But you know, we'll go on a tangent and we'll stay there forever.
Yeah, we'll be on that bitch just rapping.
So, what's next for you? What's the next step for you? What we got coming? Because like y'all know I rock with y'all. Y'all know it's love. We talk all the time, but nobody has ever just sat here with me for fun. Somebody got something coming up. So I got it. What's coming up?
I ain't even gonna lie. I done reached out to 2 artists for these little features. I think I'm gonna turn some heads with these right here. I ain't gonna say them.
I don't want you saying because that's gonna jinx them.
Yeah.
Nah, leave it. We'll see them when they drop.
Yeah, most definitely.
But what made you pick? And don't answer this question if it makes it obvious who you reached out to. But what made you pick those artists, and what made it feel like that was the right people to reach out to?
I picked these artists here off a couple things. They vibe, the type of music they do, the way they got they area on lock. You know, like I said, it gotta benefit me as well. Like, so, and I know that they can't. They gotta listen to these artists. They gotta listen to these. You know what I'm saying? So. It's gonna be a banger. I know with this collab, it's gonna be a banger.
So where we at in that process? Have we reached out to him, just waiting on a yes or no?
Oh yeah, I reached out to him, and I'm waiting on one of them to get whatever situation he had right. But the other one already gave me the ticket. It's a go. It's a go. And I got more music on the way. I got so much music, I might drop another tape. I don't know. I might be tape after tape.
So what's your process? What's your decision when you start doing these tapes? Because you more of a project artist, I can already tell based off how you putting them out.
When I be doing them, I just be driving because it's just sitting in my phone. It's just sitting in my phone. I ain't got no manager, you know, like big record label and nothing. I got my people, my big brothers like Mike Fresh and all them, guide me, Big Boy, all them. Shout out to Big Boy B, DJ Mike Fresh, that name, DJ Trend. It's a lot more, but I ain't finna get the name and all y'all. But I know for a fact when I do mine, I just build my catalog. Oh, shout out to Sheefy for sure. Sheefy gonna spin it.
That's love.
Sheefy gonna spin it.
Sheefy gonna spin it.
Sheefy and Hot Topic, they gonna spin mine, bro, for real.
Man, shout out to all them showing that love, that consistent love. That's dope. So we loading these artists up. Is it for a project or we gonna push these as singles when you?
I don't know. It just depends on how it gonna benefit me better. You know what I'm saying? I really don't know. I gotta get an OG. I gotta go to OG and get some advice. I gotta see how I'm gonna bring it. Cause you bring it as a single, you know what I'm saying? All eyes on me. You bring it as a tape. Yeah. All eyes on the tape.
That's a fact. Yeah, that's a certain way depending on how the song here. Yeah, that's some real breakdown you gonna have to do. So we got another tape coming this year. What
man,
we got
look,
coming,
man? You might got a couple. Like I say, I might drop them back to back because that my royalties looking pretty decent. I might drop them back to back. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
I ain't gonna lie to y'all whether you want to or not. We doing another joint tape.
Look at him.
I got a joint tape.
This nigga stay on it.
Goddamn. We getting a joint tape.
We dropped one called Two-Headed Goat. If you ain't listened to it, go check that out. Yo, but man, this nigga gonna get on it. We get on it.
Man, I need y'all to commit, man, to a time period. This year, next year, when
it's gonna be this year for sure. Me and him got a little summer banger too. Like
On me, for the females, we got y'all, no kidding.
It dropped already or no?
we ain't even tried it yet.
Y'all holding it, man. Y'all see how they do it, y'all?
And it's me. It's
But I ain't
me.
him.
It's me, cause he done hit me up so much about it. Like I ain't even gonna lie. It's me.
So
why we ain't
I
dropping
let hit be like, yeah, that hard.
Cause we in June now. What we waiting on?
August.
You about to let the summer pass. You gonna drop the summer tape in winter.
It depends though. I just told him I'm gonna slide to the studio and fit something on it I ain't like.
That real.
And we gonna drop it.
That real. Hey, that's how you supposed to be because people only have one time to hear it for the first time, and if you can't be like, man, I know you, because I mean, shit.
First impression.
I be doing that music review. So people like, hey, bro, I meant to fix this. Well, why you fix it? Then send it to me. You ain't mean to do nothing because you sent me this song. Like. That's real though. Get it fixed, then send it the right way. Cause
most definitely. Yeah, we got some old bangers coming for y'all, man, for sure. That features, and I don't know, someone talking right. I might bring someone to the label, RBM Music. Real bad music, ain't no telling.
Talk your talk. That's a nice chain too. Hey, show the people out the chain.
Oh yeah.
See, I wasn't never committed to the rapper lifestyle. I ain't never give me no chain. But I need to work like that, man.
I put my label on the back, RBM. And I put my mama name on the clip.
That's real.
See?
Oh yeah, them teeth. I was like this.
Stop playing with them people, man.
Little 30 piece.
Hey, talk your talk now, man. Like I said, only reason I'm about to wrap this up is because I'm trying to be respectful to y'all time. Man. Y'all know I rock with y'all heavy. We like to bring y'all back, man. We got to really sit down and do this proper, man. Cause like I already know we'll go on a tangent. Me and you, me saying I don't. I was on. I think I sat with about a half hour, hour and a half, about 2 hours. It was a minute. We go for a minute when I get with y'all, man. But that was like in love. That's why I say anybody y'all see me on camera with. I don't even drop videos consistently no more. Anybody you see me on camera with is because I wanted to be. You ain't got a question. Did he pay him? Did he do this? Nah, they here because we want to be here and because I want to have these conversations with people, man. So I appreciate y'all coming out, y'all.
Yeah, we gonna wrap it up for my boy say something on that mic that ain't supposed to be on that bitch.
We gonna wrap it up real quick. I appreciate y'all like always. For people who don't know, they driving 2 ways. It's 2 hours one way. Or just 2 hours total in y'all trip?
Nah, 2 hours one way.
Like that's real love.
But it ain't shit. I done pulled up to a nigga video shooting in Atlanta, straight off the Lord, all 3 of us.
Hey, that real, but I gotta acknowledge that, man. You got some people like in your city won't go 10 minutes for you to support, but y'all driving 2 hours one, y'all come in 4 hours of y'all day to come see me. And this ain't the first time,
4
this ain't the
hours
second
all
time. They real love.
Somebody gotta do it.
Yeah.
Somebody gotta do it.
And
stop rolling in them gravelies. They got fentanyl in it, fuck nigga.
Hey man, y'all say y'all names one more time for the people who like what y'all did, so they know where to follow you at now if they want to.
That way y'all go follow me.
The Gold Black Migo.
AmbManMan on all social platforms.
Hey, again, my name is Lawrence Ray, also known as LRW3, and this was the Talk to Me Nice podcast.